What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, a certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. If you'd like to follow me on social media, on Instagram is where I'm the most active. You can follow me here. Would love to see you over there. There is nothing more than I love than somebody in a multi-level marketing company. Number one, I love when it's very simple to debunk what they are saying with facts. That's my favorite. My second favorite is when people in MLM are so upset that somebody in the anti-MLM movement is educating and preventing people from joining their scam. So they send a cease and desist or a version. And that's what we have here today. I think her name's Kylie. I don't remember. Anyways, this individual that we're going to react to today sent our friend Tish, aka Echo, the Australian version of a cease and desist. Now, why? Because she didn't like what Tish had to say about the company she is a part of called Enagic. And so what are we going to do? We're going to talk about it today. There's a disclaimer in this video, Kylie, along with protective language. And all of this that I'm doing here falls under the Fair Use Act. So it's okay if you don't like it. There are plenty of people out there that have opinions about me, and that's okay. Anyways, let's see what she has to say. I think her name is Kylie. Now I'm gonna have to look that up.
Hello everyone. I am jumping on and hopefully the lighting is not too bad. I know the angle is terrible, but my mirror is normally here, but I'm gonna try and get ready here for my new masterclass that I'm putting on at 8 o'clock, so in an hour's time. And I thought I would just get ready and share with you guys. I've got two accounts going. I've got my Instagram and my Facebook. So I've got two phones on here. So bear with me as I try to look at both of you guys. But I wanted to jump on and share a little bit about my vision and where that has come from. So let me know in the comments where in the world you're jumping in from. And if you're catching the replay, drop hashtag replay below. So I've never done this whole get ready with me thing. I'm not a makeup gal at all. So let's not learn anything from me because I don't know anything about makeup. So I'm not here to give makeup tips at all, okay?
Her name is Kylie Stevenson, by the way. So I was right. Kylie, did you know you could use a streaming platform so you don't have to have multiple devices on the same Wi-Fi, and it's very easy? You know, something like StreamYard, you know, is like, that's very easy to use. Man, I can't stand bullies.
Not me. So the one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was where my online vision actually came from, because everyone can make money online, right? Hey Courts, hey Tone, hey Rubes. Everyone can make money online, but there's very few that are tapping into a high profit offer and lots of people in low ticket network marketing, okay?
This is her trying to do an us versus them. This is the epitome of, oh, well, it's different over here. We don't do it that way. Other multi-level marketing companies do it that way. We don't do that. We're different over here. That's what she's essentially trying to do by saying that other companies have low ticket or low cost items in multi-level marketing. It's all the same, not the products necessarily, the business model, the way they go about it. I mean, heck, everything that she has already said on this live is the same as what we've heard from other MLMers. But go off, Kylie, about how you are so different.
And low ticket network marketing, as far as I'm concerned, has incredible products. Every multi-level marketing, network marketing company I've ever come across has really, really great products. So I completely understand why people get into online marketing that way. You know, even for myself, I did a little bit of isogenics and a little bit of Tupperware when I was younger, living in town, bored. And what I quickly realized was I couldn't hassle friends and family to make money. I was like, this is not for me. Yet at the same time, what I actually realized with isogenics was I had a really beautiful experience, and the business model was quite impressive, but the commissions weren't, okay? So I could see how we had to start to make money while we slept in order to get ahead. So
have y'all heard anything different? She's really trying hard to make it seem like what she is doing is so different, and it's not. First of all, being in multi-level marketing is not passive income, which is, I believe, what she's trying to explain here. That's not passive. In fact, I've talked about the analogy of the spinning plates so many times since I've been an anti-MLM creator, but you are spinning all of these plates, and the second that you stop spinning any of them, it crashes. The second you stop focusing on recruiting, it crashes. So, Kylie.
Isagenix was really the thing that made me go, oh, working online, network marketing, that kind of thing is a really powerful way to make money. But I was a hard no, because hustling friends and family was just not something that I was prepared to do.
It was a great business model, but hustling friends and family is not what I wanted to do. In the same sentence, it was a great business model, but I didn't want to hustle my family and friends. What a great way to not get invited to the family function. And again, she's saying these things, in my opinion, because she's trying to make it seem like she's so different.
And so I basically just never really thought that I could do it. And I wasn't making good money. You know, I made a couple $100s here or there and a couple $100 a month. And apparently in low ticket network marketing, that's actually not too bad. But for me, I'm thinking this is a lot of work for a couple $100s. Like, so I pretty much gave it away. I never had any mentors really, or any like guidance or support around anything like that.
So who did you join under? There weren't Facebook groups. There weren't team calls. Did you have an upline where you direct to corporate? I just have so many questions, because she's trying to make it seem, and I'm going to say this over and over again, she's trying to make it seem like she's so different by saying, oh no, they're over there. They do things that way. We don't do that over here. Kylie, we know. I'm just going to say that. We know. Period.
But then I started working for myself as a Bowen therapist when I was 22.
A what?
And I did that because when I was 18, I broke my shoulder. You guys can see a nice big scar here. Yep, nice and dirty. And I broke my shoulder when I was 18, which led me to realize that I could get into the entrepreneurial journey myself. And so I started to do that and think that, okay, cool, well, this will be really fun. I'll do this. I'll be able to make a go of it. It's a bit niche down. And I didn't know any Bowen therapists at the time. And I thought that was really powerful, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to jump into that and do that. And I moved home and I opened my clinic, and little did I know that when I moved home, there was actually 3 human Bowen therapists, and there was 2 equine Bowen therapists, including my...
Okay. Equine? How do you say that? Horse therapy. She's talking about horse therapy, which I think is really cool. I do think that that's really cool. Kylie, that's not a compliment to you. That's a compliment to that type of therapy being available for people.
myself. 2 equine.
Also, let me say, I find it really odd that you are in a multi-level marketing company that statistically has been shown to prey on people financially, with their time, their energy, their creativity, according to the Federal Trade Commission, and you're some sort of a therapist? Yikes. Yikes.
With myself, and 3 human with myself. And I live in a town of like 5,000 people, right? And there was freaking 5 Bowen therapists. No massage therapists, no chiropractors, but hey, 5 Bowen therapists, right? And so I was like, okay, this is interesting. And so I was working part-time in disability services to actually make up my income. And then I stumbled across high ticket affiliate marketing. And at first I was like, network marketing, hustling friends and family.
Enagic is not high ticket affiliate marketing. These people in Enagic, which are the, really expensive water filters, you guys know that company. I don't know that I've even talked about them much on my channel, but we are today. We absolutely are today. They say high ticket affiliate marketing, and the other group of people that say that are, in my opinion, master resale rights, because they're selling high digit courses. They're selling courses so that other people can sell the same course and over and over and over again. Oh, such a grift.
I'm like, I'm out. It's not for me. I'm not interested. But then what I realized, I watched a masterclass similar to the one I'm actually going to do tonight. Okay. Just trying to make my nose look nice and skinny. Okay. All right. Again, I can't do makeup. Don't judge what I'm doing right now. And
I mean, we can't see what you're doing anyways because the lighting is terrible. So it looks like you're putting translucent powder all over your face. Like we can't even see what she's doing. So, I mean, that's fine. Make use of your time, I guess, get ready with me and try to promote to a masterclass. By the way, what is your masterclass on? I'm genuinely curious.
I listened to how they said that they work with high profit offers where you can make between $1,000 and $5,000 per sale. And I was like, hang on. In network marketing, I was working for like $25 commissions. And then I was like, how are these people making $5,000 commissions? Like, that's wild. And I was like, that sounds pretty cool. And then they went on to say that we could market globally. So you never ever had to reach out to friends and family, and you would simply be taught how to have clients and people all around the world come to you and say, hey, I want more information. Like, what do I do here? Again, don't take makeup tips from me because I don't know how to do my makeup. And so I was like, this really intrigued me because I saw the network marketing business model as something that could work, but I really didn't think that you could make money out of it, which I don't know. I don't know any millionaires from low ticket network marketing. I know that there are definitely some out there. I just don't know any. And
so because you don't know any, they don't exist. I mean, that's the top of the pyramid. So unfortunately, there probably are people, based on the statistics and data that we have for multi-level marketing, that there are people that on paper have made millions of dollars, unfortunately. And it's off of the backs of their downline. It's disgusting. Maybe you're not getting in the right circles, Kylie. Maybe you're just not sitting with the right people, And I'm saying that in a snarky way because that's one of the things that people in multi-level marketing say. They use that phrase of, you're a reflection of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Kylie, maybe you're not spending time with the right people. Perhaps. Maybe you need more personal development. Also, I'm saying that because, again, that's what people in multi-level marketing say.
So I was like, well, working with a high profit offer, if we're making up to $5,000 per sale, well, maybe this could work. And if I don't have to hassle friends and family and I can market globally, this could actually be something that works long term. Because if we are then not ever having to hassle friends and family, all we have to do is build a personal brand and show up as ourselves or show up as doing terrible makeup, like me, because I can't do makeup. Okay, we're learning that, aren't we? But then I could make money and people could reach out to me and be like, yo, what are you doing to make $15,000 quarterly bonuses? Tell me more. And
See, now that's an income claim. Are you saying you are making $15,000 quarterly bonuses? That's probably some sort of an ownership pool once you hit a certain rank. We've seen this a lot with other MLM companies. That is an income claim. And the percentage of people that are actually earning that kind of a bonus in these multi-level marketing companies is so small. And so the fact that this is being dangled, in my opinion, like, oh, you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it. No, statistically, we can show you with Enagic's income disclosure statement that that's not true.
I could then share a 40-minute masterclass with them that maybe I was on or maybe I wasn't. And I could be spending $5 or $10 a day to have these people reaching out to me. And I was like, this makes sense. Because if I'm not reaching out to people that aren't interested, people that are now interested in making money online are going to be reaching out to me. Therefore, I'm having conversations with people that are genuinely wanting to buy from me. They genuinely are wanting to learn a skill set. Well, maybe, just maybe that this can work. And so I knew in my soul that I was someone that was not going to work for someone else for the rest of my life, ever. Like I just knew that from like the time I was 10 years old. Let me know.
Says the person that's working as a contractor for a multi-level marketing company. You are indeed working for somebody else.
In the comments, if you just know or knew as a kid that you were an entrepreneur, you had the key rings or the lemonade stands or the arts and crafts things that you sold for 50 cents, or you'd go out and pick from the walnut tree and sell a bag for $5, like whatever you did, like let me know in the comments if that was you as a kid, because that was me. And I knew, yes, course, yes. And I knew that I wasn't going to be an employee. And so when I found traditional...
No, instead you're a contractor. for a multi-level marketing company, they can terminate you at any time. They can do whatever they want. They can change the comp plan. They can take away bonuses. They can do whatever they want. But go off about you being your own boss and being an entrepreneur when we know that that's not the case.
Traditional business can be hard, and finding clients can be hard, and there's no education around how to find clients or how to have mentors or how to have communities or anything like that. And so then when I found high ticket affiliate marketing, it come with a community, it come with education, and it came with high priced commissions. Okay, so $5,000 per sale. And I'm thinking, this is the thing, because now someone is in my corner to teach me something, and I never ever have to hassle friends and family. I never have to reach out to friends and family if I don't want to, ever.
If you don't want to. But we know that that happens.
But I've got to give myself a chin now because I can't see my chin here. I've got to find a way that people can reach out to me. And so I got very good. Do I have a chin now, guys? Just let me know if I've got a chin.
We can't see because of the lighting. Also, is she using the same brush on every product she's put on her face?
So that I can, not look like I've got this huge neck on me from here to here. And so I was like, well, if I can learn this skill set and learn how to run paid advertising so people come to me and say, hey, Kylie, show me what you do, I could make a real go of this. And if I could do this globally, what's my ceiling? Like, I have no ceiling.
Because you're basing that on recruiting other people to do what you do, just like what you said. So the definition of a pyramid scheme, according to the FTC, is when you're making more money off of the recruitment process and bringing other people in to do the same thing that you do, just like you just said, instead of off of the selling of the product. So her whole strategy here that she's talking about is based off of recruiting globally. And then maybe every so often selling a $5,000 water filter.
And so I got started in the online space, and I quickly scaled to six-figure income. And I kind of got stagnant, actually. And from there, I was like, I thought I was doing really well. I was, doing my 6 figures a year. I was traveling around the countryside with my horses.
How much of that 6-figure income was from you selling these overpriced water filters, in my opinion? And how much of that 6-figure income, actually, it's not even income, that's probably gross, that's before any expenses. How much of that comes from your team? I'm just trying to see something.
I was living it up. And then I realized that I was kind of stuck, because when you're earning 6 figures and traveling as much as I was and competing as much as I was, you're not financially free at all. I was location free, but I wasn't financially free. And so I started to have different conversations with myself, and I started to connect in with my mentors a little bit more. And I started to have a lot more conversations with my dad. And my dad is a self-made millionaire. And
is he a part of multi-level marketing? Because I bet he's not. If you're saying he's a self-made millionaire, that makes me think of him actually starting his own business and actually being an entrepreneur. I don't know who he is. I haven't looked him up. I haven't looked into this individual here. Is he a part of multi-level marketing?
And has done that through the real estate game. And so I started hanging around my dad a lot more and connecting with my dad a lot more. And I remember saying, like, it doesn't even sound like, you don't even think what I do is good. You don't even think it's a good option. And he's like, it's not that at all, but you're basically semi-retired. You work 1 or 2 hours a day. You make $100 grand. Cool. He's like, but Kylie, why aren't you making $500,000 a year? Why aren't you making at least $300,000 a year? If you're only working an hour or 2 a day and you're making 6 figures, like, why? You're 25 and you're basically being lazy. And I think that you have more potential in you. And that conversation sat with me, and I was like, wow, what if I went all in?
Wow. I'm actually kind of speechless because she's saying the quiet part out loud. She was only working an hour or 2 a day. In that hour or 2 a day, were you just kind of, encouraging your team, or were you trying to sell water filters? Also, when was the last time you sold somebody a water filter? I would love to know that. Second, what were you doing in that hour to 2 hours a day while you were living, in my opinion, your lifestyle off of the efforts of your team? And again, that's just my opinion. What were you doing? What do your DMOs look like, Kylie? What do they look like? My friends and I are just trying to see something, you know?
What if I actually looked at this differently and looked at the people that I could help and how many people I could help as well? And so about 6 months later after that, I then doubled my income in the next 6 months. And then I went for breakfast with a man named Balaj, who is a multi-millionaire, does millions of dollars passively every year.
In your company, or is he an actual entrepreneur? Notice how they typically leave out important details. Is she talking to entrepreneurs? Is she talking to people that have reached the top ranks in her company? Notice how I differentiated between entrepreneurs and people in top ranks of Enagic. Two very different things in my opinion, but they always leave out important details. Oh, I was sitting next to somebody that has made multiple millions of dollars. Okay. And the emphasis on, oh, I'm in so-and-so's house that's a multi-million-dollar house. That's not your house. Why are you bragging about it? I just find that really odd.
And I twisted his arm and I said, will you come to breakfast with me? I want to pick your brain. And he said yes. And that was a miracle to start with. And so I was like, okay, oh my God, we're going to breakfast. We're going with Blanche. And he said to me, you need to go and make a $50,000 month. And I was thinking, how the hell am I meant to make $50,000 in a month? Like, that to me was just beyond wild.
Recruiting.
And so I came back with some excuses and lots of ego, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do that, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I went away from that breakfast and I was like, we're just going to crush it. We're going to do this. I'm going to help all these people and I'm going to skyrocket my income and I'm going to help everyone else make $100,000 a year and I'm going to try and make it $500,000 a year. And the thing with the network marketing industry, direct sales industry, we aren't after a quick buck, right? Like we don't just want your sale. We want to see you win. And
in other words, we don't want you to just buy the product. We want you to join the team so I can continue to make money off of you buying more product. Kylie, this is not a good look for you. You put this out publicly thinking this was going to help you.
So anytime that someone comes to me and says, oh, it's a pyramid scheme and all the money just goes to the top, that's bullshit. Like, it actually doesn't, because the only time we make more money is if our team is winning, right? So we don't want you just to come in and make a sale and make us money one time. We don't want that. I'd rather say no to people, right?
And tell us who you've said no to lately. As far as joining the team or buying a product, please fill us in on somebody that you have said, no, I'm not going to sell this $5,000 overpriced water filtration machine to you because I don't just want your sale. Stop. Kylie, this is embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you. Also, let's take the opportunity here really quickly to just talk about their income disclosure statement. I will put it in the video description because I think it's important to have all of the details from this company right in front of you. But she's putting a lot of emphasis on millionaires. And so I'd like to cover that just really quickly from the Enagic income disclosure statement. There's a bunch of different ranks, but if you go right to the bottom of this chart, which represents the top of the pyramid, in my opinion, it has 6A26 and higher as the rank. And then the number of distributors in the company that have hit this rank, 7. Just let that marinate. Because remember, she was just basically saying, if I can do it, you can do it. She used different words, but the percentage of distributors, 0.02%, 0.02%. And their median amount earned, I'm assuming this is before expenses, and I'm assuming that this is annually, is $1.365 million, or $1,365,579. There are 7 people at this rank, and 1.36 million is the median income for the year. 0.02% of the company are in that section of that chart. So no, not everybody can do it.
I want people to come into this business and crush their own financial goals, crush their own personal goals, because then in turn, that's how I also make success. But if I'm just busting my ass for making direct sales for the rest of my life, I'm just an employee, right? I might as well go back to work. I mean, I make a lot more money than an employee, but I may as well, right? So this is why having mentors that actually succeed off your success is so important, because otherwise I don't care about your results, But my results are also dependent on your results, which means that I'm going to be in your corner and do whatever it takes to see you succeed.
That's a weird way to say, in my opinion, bullying your downline. Kind of like the way that you're trying to bully Tish into being quiet. Commentary is allowed under the Fair Use Act. So that's weird. Also, you're going to be in their corner. I can just picture the messages that her downline gets from her, especially towards the end of the month, and she's close to a bonus or some kind of an incentive or something. I can only imagine. By the way, if you were in this person's downline and you'd like to share any information with me, you could message me on Instagram. I would love to hear from you because I'm just trying to see something. If you don't want me to share, I won't share. I just, for my own information, I'm just curious what kind of a leader this person is.
Right? So this is where my vision come from in the online space, was because in a job, sometimes they don't care if you do any good. They just want you to get your minimum wage paycheck and out the door you go on a Friday afternoon.
Bold of you to assume that every job is minimum wage. Also, you know what's interesting is if you have a traditional style job where you get an hourly wage or a salary, you're getting paid for your time there. But we can look at the income disclosure statement from Enagic. The majority of people are not getting paid. So I love that she's trying to throw around this fallacy like, oh, they don't care if you do your work. Guess what? MLMs don't care either. They don't care if you get paid. They love that free advertising, in my opinion, that these distributors put up on social media that they don't have to pay them for. Real businesses, in my opinion, that don't take advantage of other people, hire actual advertising and marketing teams to put quality content out. And guess what, Kylie? They get paid to do that. That's their job.
In my career, people will tell you, like, I message them all the time and I'm like, how you going? Just checking in. Anything I can do for you? Like, I'll bend over backwards to support you right now. Like, what can I do for you? Because yes, I can succeed on my own, but I don't want to.
But no, but you can't. Because just like you said, you can't rank up if your team doesn't rank up. You can't be successful if your team isn't successful. And in my opinion, that's just code for saying I can't rank up unless you guys rank up. So I'm going to be all over you because these goals are still important to you, right? That's manipulation. That's what that is, in my opinion.
I can succeed without anyone else making any money, any sales. I can still make 6 figures a year without a single person in my team making money. But you know what? Then no one else is making money. So I don't want that. I want to help.
But that's exactly what's happening. According to the income disclosure statement, you're making money, but your downline probably is not. And how do I know that? Because that information comes directly from Enagic. So you can have feelings about this, Kylie, and I know you will. You can have feelings about me putting this video out. You can have feelings about me reacting to what you're saying. You can have feelings about me talking about the income disclosure statement and educating my audience on, hey, this is how you can see the numbers from Enagic. It doesn't matter. This is statistics and data that I am sharing. So weird. Your team probably isn't making any money, but here you are dangling the carrot like, listen, guys, if I can do it, you can. No. Statistically, it's impossible. And that's why the numbers look the way they do on the income disclosure statement.
Help other people make money. So therefore, I'm going to be in the trenches with them. I'm going to be supporting them. I'm going to be taking sales calls for them. I'm going to be doing masterclasses on a Thursday night at 8 o'clock at my bedtime.
Oh my God, you're such a great human for attempting to put up some sort of training for your team that you're making money off of. Oh, bless your heart.
So that it helps their businesses, because your success is my success.
It's not, though.
And this is what it takes.
See, your success is not your downline success. Because if that were true, they would actually be getting paid, and they're not.
In the online space. Right? So this is why it's such a beautiful commitment between you and your mentor and you and your sponsor, because I don't care about some quick $5,000. I want you to come in and heck, for some people, honestly, I would give you back the original commissions if you came in and I could help you make $20,000 in the first month.
Has nothing to do with the product. Kylie, thank you for saying that and clarifying. It has nothing to do with the product. Even though at the beginning of this, remember she put emphasis on high ticket items, selling high ticket items, high commission items. Oh, no, it's not about that. It's about recruiting. Kylie, thank you for this. Thank you. Because the anti-MLM movement says this all the time, but you just said it. And there's nothing better than it coming from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean?
Like, I would do that. right? Even if I made $7,000 off your sale, if you could come in and you could make $20,000 for yourself in your first month, I would much rather that.
And how many people, according to the income disclosure statement, are making anywhere near $20,000 a month? Let's just take a look, shall we? $20,000 in the first month. It's about $240,000 for the year. And just because, we don't know if they're going to make the $20,000 every single month, but just because I need an annual number to compare to the income disclosure statement, that's the third to the highest rank. How many people have hit that rank? 27 people. 27 people. 0.08% of distributors in this company have hit that rank. And the median income is $228K. So this example that she's using is not a likely scenario. In fact, I'd venture to say that there are very few people on this person's team that have hit that rank, if any. But yet here she is like, listen, guys, it's not about selling the $5,000 water filters. I don't care about that. But if you could come in and you could make $20,000 in your first month, I would much rather that for you. Yeah, why is that? Because I bet there's some cushy little bonuses that Kylie here gets when she has somebody that ranks up. And especially the third from the highest rank in the company, I bet she gets a nice little bonus. I bet she makes a lot of commission off of that person and their efforts. So of course she's going to tell people, listen, I don't want you just to buy this $5,000 machine, because it's not about the products. It's about recruiting and getting paid off of your downline, which, let me circle back, is the definition that the FTC gives for what could be a pyramid.
Right? Even if I made $7,000 off your sale, if you could come in and you could make $20,000 for yourself in your first month, I would much rather that. Right? And this is why the online space is so special. And the fact that we don't have a capped income separates us from everyone else.
Except it doesn't. It makes you the same as all the other MLM companies. There's no capped income. Okay. That is a thought-stopping cliche, in my opinion.
Right? We are not a pyramid scheme where you do all the work and it filters to the top. That's bullshit. We're literally the other way around. Right?
Except you're not, because it's not about, it's about, the way that the money flows. The majority of people that are making this money are at the top of the pyramid. The people below them are not making any money. Insert your income disclosure statement from Enagic. Oh, she's trying so hard. In my opinion, this is a pyramid scheme because the majority of people are not making any money, in addition to the emphasis on recruiting. Come on, Kylie.
No one in my organization works as hard as me. No one.
Right.
Right? Most people that are doing,
says the person that was claiming to work 1 to 2 hours a day. Of course you don't have to work that hard. You have a team that you make all your money on, right, Kylie? Isn't that how that works?
$20,000 and $10,000 months in my organization are only doing 1 or 2 hours a day. Right? It's nuts. It's freaking awesome, but it's nuts. Right? But this is what the online space has given us. This is what network marketing gives us. This is what high ticket sales give us. But the problem is most people get started in network marketing with low profit offers, with every month they go back to zero and they de-rank, which that gives me anxiety. I couldn't even imagine. Whoa. Whew. Makes me lightheaded. But what happens if we actually found a business model that you didn't have to reach out to friends and family? What if you found a business model that could pay you up to $5,000 per sale? And what if you had a business model that could run on automation? So that when you go away with your family for 2 weeks at a time, you could have 15 leads reaching out to you every week. Or
you could have. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Doesn't mean it will happen. Probably not going to happen for the majority of people.
50 leads reaching out to you every week saying, hey, I want more information. And then it's up to you on how much you work and how much you don't. But if you want to go all in and you want to quadruple your income like I did from $100,000 a year to tripling that, quadrupling that.
That's an income claim. You can't say that. But don't worry, I've already sent this video to the Federal Trade Commission. So yeah, I probably should send this to Enagic compliance too, because you can't say that. What you are saying here is not backed up by the income disclosure statement.
You can do that in a year. You just change your mind. Literally, that's all I did. I just changed my mind.
Changed your mind, recruited a whole bunch of people, right? And then you got your team recruiting, and they recruited and right? Because if that weren't the case, I'd love to see the breakdown of your monthly check. Just show me 1 month, doesn't matter. Show me the money that you, or show us the money that you make off of selling these machines versus the money you're making off of your downline. Because I bet about 98%, if not more, of your income comes from your downline. Prove me wrong.
And I said, 6 figures isn't enough anymore. I need multi 6 figures. Let's go. And I went to work. But my vision came, and that energy shifted when I really started to focus on my organization winning. Because when I started, I was 23 and all I wanted to do was make $20,000 months. I didn't care. I just wanted to make $20,000 months, right? I didn't know what that took. I didn't know how to make that happen. Now, the more people that I help make $20,000 months.
And how many people in your downline are making $20,000 a month? Please enlighten us. Please prove that your own company's income disclosure statement is incorrect. The data that comes directly from the Enagic back office, somebody ran the report and said, here's the numbers. Please tell us your downline is different. Because here's the thing. If it were true that you're making multiple team members, or you're helping multiple team members make $20,000 in a month, it would reflect that on the income disclosure statement.
The more money that I make, right? So if I wasn't to help anyone, I then have to bust my ass, work my guts out, and I feel shit about it. Whereas if now I feel really good because I'm helping you create $20,000 months, and in turn, I then get supported as well. Definitely not as financially rewarded as what you get for doing your own sales, right? You might get paid $20,000 for your own sales, and I might get paid $1,000 for your sales all up.
But when you have a large team, that $1,000 adds up. And I'm sure this person has a large team.
But the more people that I can help do $20,000, then the more $1,000 hits I get. Right? So why would I not do that? Why would you not want a mentor that actually gets rewarded for your success, more of your financial success than their own? Right? Because that's what happens to me, is I have a team of 300 people, and if I can help 50% of them make $10,000 months.
I thought they were making $20,000 months. Now we're at $10,000 months. So that'd be roughly $120,000. Let's refer back to the income disclosure statement. So that would be, well, there's a jump between the fourth highest rank in the company and the third. The fourth highest rank in the company, there's 88 people in the company. We don't know how many distributors are in the company. And 0.26% of all distributors are at the fourth highest rank in the company. And the median amount of income earned was $97,544 before expenses and such. If you have a team, I'm not going to do this math because y'all are probably way smarter when it comes to math than I am. If we could figure out how many distributors are in the company, we know that it's, 0.26%. We could probably take that math and apply it to her 300 downline. Math is not my thing. Feel free for all of you math wizards to drop it in the comments.
Or $15,000 months, that's when I'm rewarded for the support that I give them, right? But if I bring people into this space and they don't win, I don't win. So that's why this company, this business model is so special, because your success is my success. It's why I'm in the trenches with you. It's why...
No, you're in the trenches with people because you're financially motivated to do so. You're not in the trenches with people because you're just a good human and you want to help everybody. No.
This vision of working online is so different to a corporate ladder, right? And
do you not realize that there is more than likely a C-suite for Enagic? There are corporate employees. It's not different.
And it's why it's so exciting. And then you get the community on the other side of it. You get to meet your best freaking friends in the world. The best. I love my community. They are like my soul sisters. Sometimes I worry about getting married because I'm going to have 300 bridesmaids. I have the most incredible community since starting my business because of the culture that we've created. Because it's one of friendship and of celebration and of collaboration.
That sounds like a cult to me, in my opinion. Friendship and love and collaboration and celebration. Do y'all have all white parties too? I'm just wondering. Oh my God.
Not one of like dog eat dog and gatekeep everything. Like, we don't have any of that bullshit.
Right.
We have genuine friendship and celebration. And so that's why
Until they leave your downline, right? So it's genuine friendship and celebration. So until somebody says, "No, I tried it. It's not for me," or, I'm just kind of burnt out. I'm not into it. I wasn't making any money. Whatever they throw out as the reason that they don't want to be a part of Enagic anymore, a part of your downline, are they still your friends? If you can't make money off of them, do you still love them the same amount if you're not making any money off of them? I'm just trying to see something.
I love what I do, and that's why I have the vision that's been so big in my industry, and why I can stand here and be like, I want to do $100,000 a month, because I know what's possible. I know what my team are capable of, and I believe in them. Imagine having someone in your corner that just genuinely believes in you every day, that breathes belief into you, that knows that you can do it, that knows.
I wouldn't call it breathing belief. In my opinion, I would call it manipulation. That's what I would call it. And there's plenty of people that believe in other people that aren't financially motivated in that relationship. So you don't have to join an MLM to find people that believe in you. There's plenty of people around.
You can do it more than you can do it. Imagine having that person in your corner every day. And so that's where my vision came from, was because I didn't have to believe in myself. I just had to believe in other people. And of course I can believe in other people. I will be your biggest cheerleader. I will be the person that you need at 5 a.m. in the morning or 12 o'clock at night. I will always be in the trenches with my team, and I always have been. And that is what has separated me from so many other leaders, what has separated me to go out on my own with my own organization and create what we've created, and which is one of the most successful organizations in the country.
Oh, I'd love to see the data on that. I'd love to see the statistics. Also, I find it really interesting that she's giving this resume statement. That's what it feels like to me. Oh, I'm different. I do things differently. We're building a community over here. This is all the same stuff that we hear from other MLM quote unquote leaders. So like, what are you doing?
And we are rocking it through paid social media advertising without ever having to hassle friends and family.
Now, how are you running ads through social media for an MLM company? Because Meta doesn't like that. So clearly you're running some sort of a funnel. So are you running ads to that funnel? Guys, if you see funnels and you can link them back to these people, you should report them to Meta, because they don't support running ads for multi-level marketing companies. So that's interesting that you are admitting that on a Meta platform, Kylie.
Without having to be slaves to our content and post 3 times a day every day, we have genuine automation that brings leads to us. And it's because of the education I give my team, so that within 4 weeks of getting started in their businesses, they can have leads and sales coming to them. That's what I teach. That's why I'm passionate about what I do. And that's where my vision has come from. So if this is something that you want in on, I'm going live. I need to go catch my breath now. I'm going live at 8 p.m. and I'm ready to share everything with you. I'm pulling back the curtain. I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm here to share with you exactly what it takes in the online space, what it looks like to get started, what it looks like to create your first $20,000 in the online space, what it looks like to get me as your mentor, because I'm a freaking rock star. And if you want to get started in the online...
Not the affirmations. In the recruiting pitch.
Space, do yourself a favor and get started with me. Get started in my organization, because we're killing it, because we are rock stars, because we're the people that are actually going to hold your hand through the hardships. Like, hand on heart, my organization will be there for you. When it's hard, when it's easy, when you're celebrating, when you're crying, my organization, anyone in my organization will be there through thick and thin. That is what we do. That is what we've created. So again, do yourselves a favor. Choose people to partner with that are going to take you all the way. Someone that has their flag planted. I am never leaving this space. I am going all the way, and I'm taking everyone with me.
People in Monet tried that, where they were saying they're a Monet lifer, and look at how that has aged. Yikes.
Half the time. It's taken me 6 years to almost hit legacy income. I'm helping my organization do it in 3, right? I have girls in my
We'll see about that.
organization about to hit legacy income in 3 years from their startup. It's taken me 6. So my intention is to collapse timelines. So this is what you get to learn from me when you dive into my organization. So reach back out to anyone that you've been watching that's in my organization. Reach back out to me, drop offer or DM me the word offer. Get onto my masterclass tonight. See what's truly available for you so that you can get out of the matrix, get out of the bloody 9 to 5, the rat race that keeps us stuck playing small. Who wants a bigger life? Who wants to dream bigger?
Kylie, I gotta pause this because relax. My God. I would love to know. Number one, I'd love to have access to that masterclass. If any of you have it, I definitely would like a peek behind the curtain so that I could debunk everything that she's saying, just like I'm doing here. I'm wondering if those funnels are for recruiting or if it's on selling the machines, because my prediction is that it's off of recruiting, but it probably is a funnel and there's some sort of a form that people have to fill out for more information. They put their email in. Kylie, are you offering a free thing? Put your email in, get my free guide to blah, blah, blah. Are you doing a free thing? I must find her funnels.
This is what's possible. So I'm going to go because it's really bloody hot in here. I've got to change my shirt. I've got to have some of my dinner and I'm going live at 8 p.m. So send me a message if you want access to my team and let's see you at 8 p.m. I love you all. Mwah! See you on the inside.
Okay, goodbye to Kylie. That was a lot. That energy at the end, ma'am, are you okay? So everybody, that was Kylie, and she sent Tish a cease and desist, the Australian version from what it was explained to me, the Australian version of a cease and desist, because she apparently didn't like what Tish had to say. But now we're just going to talk about Kylie and Enagic on my channel. I don't know why they do that to themselves. Kylie, do not send me a cease and desist. Okay, because it will get embarrassing. Don't do that. Fair Use Act, disclaimers, protective language. Also, you should know I live in an anti-slap state, meaning if you try to sue me and it's an attempt to quiet, it's not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. Anyways, more to come on that, I'm sure. And if you love today's video, I know it's a little extra snarky, if you will, a little extra spicy. You know, I just don't like bullies. I'm not a fan. If you love today's video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, if you would click the subscribe button, that would be amazing. That is the easiest way to help me get the word out on these scams, pyramid schemes, and MLM companies, and whatever else you want to call them, out so people don't get scammed. How many times can I say scam in a paragraph? A couple sentences. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching all the way through, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.